How's it going, everybody? Back with some more City Folk after all the horrendous game crashes. Hopefully it is finally fixed. I went through a very interesting process of getting everything updated on my Wii because it has been a hot minute since I really touched any of the settings or updated any of the custom firmware on my Wii. So hopefully now that everything is updated, the game will go smoothly. And I just received a letter from WeConnect24, or Reconnect. I think that might have just been sent out in the past few days, maybe the past few weeks. I don't know. But it's the Sweets player, which I believe was originally sent from WeConnect24 as a limited time item. And it's part of the Sweet series, which I think is in this. Yes, Sweet series is in this game, so I wonder if it counts as part of the whole setup that you need to get the additional points for the what is it? The Happy Room Academy, Happy Home, one of the two. But there's that, and I believe there might be another piece of furniture that I can get at some point, but I don't remember what that is. But I do recall that Reconnect24 sends you quite a few of the DLC items, as well as some custom ones, I think, which I have on my other Wii, which mayhaps I'll show off at some point. I'm not sure. I played a little bit yesterday just to get kind of caught up, pull all the weeds and whatnot, and I think everything is going to be mostly in order. Maybe I'll have a few dying flowers, but other than that, everything should be fine. I lost the orange rose, though, unfortunately, so that's kind of a bummer, but what can you do? I pulled a lot of the weeds. I did the money rock, and I got some fossils as well. So, hopefully, I'll have some duplicate fossils today, and maybe I'll be able to make some money. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. And I'm probably going to be nervous throughout this entire episode because I do not want the Wii to freeze again. Or the game, I should say. Yes, it has been 2 weeks. I'm definitely noticing, compared to Wild World, how tame the villagers are in this game, which I do appreciate. Like, in my Wild World videos, you'll notice I do not like Rasher. In fact, I don't like most of my villagers because they're very mean, and I will not put up with mean people. So, all those villagers in Wild World will likely be tormented non-stop until they leave my towns. In this game, however, I think it's only Vladimir that I don't like, so he's the only one that I'm going to be tormenting, or at least ignoring for now. If he pushes it, then I might have to step in and handle him, but for now, I'll just ignore him. I don't know if I got any new villagers in the past few weeks. 2 weeks or so. Oh, I think that was when I said I last played. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out if I have anyone new, though, because they'll likely be walking around at this point. But let's go turn in those fossils. There's a fossil right there, okay. And then, hopefully, I'll find the money rock. And it'll give me all the bells, which I really need, because I am in dire need of a house upgrade. So, fingers crossed things go well there. Check fossil. 1. I really hate the fact that in this game you can't do more than one. I'm so grateful for New Leaf and New Horizons that you can check more than one, but I don't understand why it had to go one by one in this game, in Wild World. Like, what if people just want to skip all this dialogue? Why do you force it upon us? And as far as I know, there's no mods that really erase or skip past all the text, but it would be very nice. And the reason why I have the dandelions in my inventory is because I like having at least one type of wildflowers on my island, so as soon as these suckers are gone, well, the ones that are currently on my island, they'll be gone. So I'm gonna keep these in my house and perhaps on display, maybe just in the closet. And let's see, is this one gonna be a duplicate or not? T-Rex skull. Okay. Yeah. Yes, take it. Donate this rainbow trout, which I did catch this last night when I was playing. I might at some point, I'm thinking on a Friday or Saturday, do a later video, just in case the Reset Surveillance Center is open. Otherwise, I might check a few times a week, and if it is actually open, I'll probably start up recording and either do it as a short or a video, probably a video. And then get the silver shovel, which I don't remember what the uses for the shovels in this game are. I'm assuming there's some effects. Or is it the gold shovel? That's where you can bury your money, right? And then it'll turn into a money tree, depending on how much you put down. I guess the odds increase for however much is buried. So I think even with 99,000 bells, there's still a 1% chance that you won't get the money tree, which would be kind of funny, but kind of not as well. That would suck. And excuse me, a little yawn there. Is it this game where you have to bury your shovel to get the gold one? I think it is. I'm not gonna buy another shovel though, because I want to check that out. I don't want to spend any money unless I have to. But I think it is this game where you have to bury the shovel and then dig it up like a day or two later. So perhaps tomorrow. If that is how you do it. I'm pretty sure it's this game though. Because it's not New Leaf, is it? No, it's not New Leaf. So it must be this game. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna double check tonight just to be sure. And hopefully I'll get some hybrids overnight, because this island needs to be a bit more lively. Or town, I should say. I think they're towns in this game. Fossil. If I recall correctly, I think somewhere on my beach there was a star, which I skipped over. I think in one of my previous videos, so perhaps I'll have to look at that. And there's Vladimir up there, the evil villager. So, I'm not going to say hi to everyone today, just because some of my villagers don't deserve my love yet, but Becky at least does, because she has all these nice instruments in her house, and this is very luxurious, I would say. Just like Welcome Luxury, ha ha ha. I wonder if anyone's ever done a Welcome Luxury Escamod for this game. Perhaps I'll find out. Interesting. What was I gonna say a second ago? Oh yeah, so now that City Folk is presumably fixed, I'm not noticing it freeze yet, so considering the fact that this and Wild World are going on at the same time, I might end Wild World sooner rather than later, just because I don't want to really be doing 2 Animal Crossing games at once. And that is going to be the way it's going to be for quite a while, but I don't know how I'm going to do the upload schedule for these. I might do both Wild World and City Folk the same day. Maybe I'll do City Folk one day and then Wild World the other day. I don't know yet. I'm just going to have to see how things are, because I have a Kingdom Hearts video that is also coming up today, which is either going to be before this or after this. I think it's going to release before this, maybe? I don't know what I set the time to, but that'll be coming up. And then I have another video set for Thursday. I think there's one set for Friday, and then one for next Tuesday. Then there'll be one on next Thursday, and then next Friday should be the final Kingdom Hearts Reverse Rebirth video. And then Scooby-Doo is actually going to be coming back either this week or next week after its long hiatus, because I'll get into that in an actual Scooby-Doo video, but just to let anyone know who's curious and watched this far that Scooby-Doo will be coming back. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about Wild World yet, because it's fun and everything, but I don't know. I just prefer City Folk, and I don't know. It's hard to play Wild World for me because that was the game that it just never stood out to me like City Folk did. I mean, City Folk was my first Animal Crossing game, and I grew to really love it. But at the same time, when I got Wild World, it was my first handheld Animal Crossing experience. Well, anyone's first. Maybe. And that game was just, I don't know, the portability was nice, but it just felt so slow. I don't know why, because I think it is a bit faster paced than this game, but it just feels really slow to me. Well, it felt really slow. Not right now. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just coming up with reasons not to play. But at the same time, there's just something about City Folk that feels so much better than Wild World to me. I know there's some people that really like Wild World compared to City Folk. There's some people that like the GameCube version compared to Wild World and City Folk, and then there's some people that prefer City Folk over the original 3. And there's some people that like Animal Forest better, which is interesting, but you do you. But to me, I think New Leaf is always going to be my favorite Animal Crossing game, just because of how awesome it is. It's just a really great Animal Crossing game. And I don't know if these white and yellow pansies can make any hybrids. I'm going to have to check that, because I don't really know how hybrids work in this game. I'm assuming it's the exact same way as New Leaf and New Horizons, but I don't know 100%. So we'll see. Because I think it's red and yellow roses make the orange. And is it red and white roses make pink? Is there pink roses, or am I thinking of pink carnations? Oh, there's pink roses, right? I want to say there is. But I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. See, what is this gonna be? Killfish, interesting. That's a new one. And that's another thing about one of the reasons that I kind of want to stick to an Animal Crossing. I don't know how I would feel about the encyclopedia and whatnot, because I would feel compelled to complete it, or do my best at completing it in both games, but the fishing part, I do not like fishing. I'll tolerate fishing because I want to complete my encyclopedia, but at the same time, I don't want to do it in both games. So I don't know. I'm just gonna see what happens, I guess, and leave it at that. Oh, and I think I don't know when the store would have upgraded. Was it maybe last week? Some time ago, the store upgraded, and there's still no slingshot, which is kind of a pain because I was really hoping for a slingshot. That's kind of ugly. I think that one's ugly too. Might at some point incorporate into a video all the Nintendo items, because on my second Wii I have like well over the points required for the maximum or the highest item. I think I have like 5 times what the amount of points required is, so I might do a Nintendo item video showcase, excuse me, at some point. But we'll see. And I do like collecting all the items, which is why I'm buying both types of paper, but at the same time, I don't want to spend too much money on everything, because I do need to pay off my house loans. So I'm gonna try and balance it out. And today, it looks like I should be able to reach the 60,000 range, maybe. 72, that is horrendous. Forgot what I was gonna say. Too easily distracted, my goodness. I don't know, but back on the topic of flowers from earlier. I think, yeah, it must be the red and white make pink, and then for pansies, it's red and yellow make the orange, and then I think it's red and blue, or red and white make blue. And as for purple, is that 2 reds? Maybe? Because I believe there's multiple ways to make hybrids, at least for some of the flowers. But maybe that's just in the newer games. I don't know, I gotta look at that flower chart again. Because I believe the cross or the X method is the best way to get hybrids, like your highest chances. And there's never really anything good to wear here. I mean, Sable actually remembers my name, that's cool. That king shirt is kind of cool, but at the same time, I just kind of want to stay casual for now. Until I make the big dough. Which probably won't be anytime soon at this rate, because my villagers do not want to send me any fruit, regardless of how nice the letter is. So, I'm just going to keep doing it until they send me stuff, because it's bound to happen at some point. And they just need to, because I'm me. I'm the only human in this village, and if they want me to stay, then they should highly consider giving me fruit. Sounds like someone just found the pitfall. Oh no. Poor pig. I think she needs some time to cool off. Got 3 spots available? Okay. What else do I want to do this video? I think I've done most things I want to do for this part. But one of these next few episodes, I'll go back into the city and get some more emotions. Because I can't buy anything from Gracie's yet. It's just too expensive at the moment. So, until I can get those new fruits and whatnot, I'm going to be going the cheap route. And just staying at Nook's because he's thankfully cheap. And I can afford his stuff at the moment. But I don't really have any methods of paying my house loan off right now. Besides relying on the money rock, which I kind of need to save some money, but at the same time, do I really? Because I don't know. I'm so indecisive in these games about how I spend my bells. I mean, sometimes I just kind of spend them all willy-nilly. Like in New Horizons, because I did that duplication glitch, excuse me, at the beginning, and got bajillions. What are these two talking about? Trip somewhere. Where do you want to go? I love it. Yeah, I love traveling. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Maybe for a feature in a new game, if villagers themselves actually went to vacation places and you could go with them. And I'm not talking about like Happy Home Paradise. I mean like somewhere actually, maybe a winter tundra or a jungle, and you could go with them. I think that would be really cool. But whatever they do, they just gotta improve the next Animal Crossing game. Like, New Horizons was kind of a step backwards, so hopefully, I mean, it was a step forward in some ways, but a lot of ways it was a step backwards, which kind of sucks, but it's still a fun game. Wow. I don't like my parents on this game. They're playing jokes on each other. It's kind of mean. And I think Easter's on Sunday, right? Because Good Friday, and Monday, Thursday? Yeah, that's this week. And there's the star I was talking about, but I'll have to see if how I'm gonna do Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to play both Wild World and City Folk, because I don't even know if there's an event in Wild World. Is there? I'm not sure. But I just gotta mail these letters, or make these letters, I should say. Send the fruit, and I think that'll probably do it for this video. And apparently, what I was reading, in not New Horizons, in New Leaf, the way the letters work to count towards the badge is that I think they have to have like 5 words or so, and then a period. So like 2 words first line, 3 words second line, and that's what counts towards the badge. For some reason, if you just put down 2 words, it doesn't count. So I think that might be how the letters are graded. The more legible, or maybe not legible words, I think the more full the letter is, the better. Because I want to say I saw a video where someone just put, like, spammed a bunch of A's, and that worked for some reason. I don't know how the game counts letters, but I'm full. What am I full from? Oh, can I delete these? Guess not. Okay. Guess I'll just send them individually. But yeah, I think letters might also count more towards friendship, the more full they are. I'm not 100% certain on that, though. But maybe. Because I think that's how you get fruits. Pretty sure it's the only way without going to other people's islands. I think you have to send them letters, don't you? I don't know. Fruit. Please. Give me fruit. There we go. Got 1 left, and that'll be for Vladimir, because I don't like him. I'm just gonna put leave. There we go. Okay, make sure I don't give that to Vladimir, and then we're good. Then I think I just might pop over to the museum, and then I think that'll pretty much take care of everything I have planned for this episode. It's gonna be empty. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'll just head on over to the museum, and then I think that's gonna do it for this part. Yeah, like I said, I'll do a Wild World episode for today at least, and then I'm just gonna figure out how I'm gonna do things. But this part will be coming up before the Wild World episode does, so there's that. And then just see how things go, I guess. Oops, didn't need to click that. Donation. That is kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, actually, let me talk to Blathers real quick, because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to start holding my gyroids at some point. But not today, I guess. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. I want to thank you guys all for watching, and have a good night.